You guys really went nuts over the new teaser. Just saying that now. I was honestly surprised. I was kind of afraid that a lot of people would hate it because it's a teaser. It's not whatever. Oh wait, no one's here. Yeah, it's fine. It's late at night anyway. But I was kind of nervous on what you guys' reaction would be to the teaser because it was really short. It was about like 30 seconds long. I was afraid like some of you guys were gonna be like, dude, why is it so short? You didn't give us that much. But no, you guys really took that well. You guys took that teaser really well, and thank you for that. You guys didn't freak out and got mad that it was too short. You guys appreciated what you got. Yeah, thanks guys for that. But yeah, the teaser, nah, that was really good, honestly. And believe me, you guys are gonna love the trailer, like the full on trailer. You guys are gonna love it. I can tell you that now. But I'm not gonna release until June, which is like what, like the end of the month, and I'm a little on the tired side, but I can manage. I can do it. I can stay up. About 16 of you here. It's cool. I am a little bit mad. That's to be expected, honestly. Yeah, it's just a teaser. It's not supposed to be a very full on trailer, so yeah, it's not supposed to be that. I don't really have a favorite meme. There's just too many to decide which ones are my favorite. I'm not tired, but true. I was supposed to film today, but I had to go to LA. You guys know what that is. Los Angeles. Hollywood. But I didn't really go to Hollywood. I didn't meet any celebrities. No, I just went there to go look at the pier. Absolutely amazing, but there was a crap ton of people there. I can tell you that. We were gonna go to the amusement park in LA at the pier, but it was way, way too packed. I'm like, oh heck no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that long line. It was very long. The line was long, and I was like, nope, not dealing with that. I like you both out of this TV Eternal Nightmare. I mean, one is Roxanne, obviously, but I kind of like Wolfgang, Mason, and Frederick in the team. They're probably my favorites. Yeah, it's pretty late, so I can see why they would leave. When's the release? Oh, it says on the trailer actually. If you it goes back coming this Halloween. It says that. It said it would come out this Halloween. So that gives me a lot of time to film it. Or like it gives me a lot of time to work on other stuff and get most of my work done, and because I gotta finish off my school year. Like this month is my last month of school for this school year, I guess you would say. And I gotta really focus, so I can't really have Reboot pushing me around. But I do have Eternal Nightmare to work on, but I think I'll probably work on it little by little because of, I got school and I got finals coming up and kind of want to focus. So I'll probably work on Eternal Nightmare less often now during this month. Yeah, and also my birthday's coming up next week, so yeah, there's that too. if YouTube had this one feature, oh yeah, Mother's Day's coming up. Wanna know what's weird? Mother's Day is on my birthday. Yeah, Mother's Day is now sharing my birthday. That's why I'm not really doing a celebration this year. I mean, I am going somewhere for like the day before, but like we were supposed to do something on my birthday, like go somewhere. But since Mother's Day is on the same day as my birthday, that's gonna be a little bit of a problem. And don't get me wrong, I love my mom. Don't get me wrong about that. I don't even like Fortnite, so why would I take your Fortnite card when I don't even like it? I'm just trying to be funny. I wish YouTube had this feature where you can talk to people, like literally, kind of like Instagram does. You know, YouTube should do that. They should. That would make it more fun to live stream. No, bro, didn't you just hear me? I said Reboot 4 will come out on Halloween. I can't just work on it constantly because I have finals coming up. I got school to take care of. I can't work on Reboot. All right? You need to understand that I can't work on it right now because I don't feel like it, and also I have plenty of time to work on it. But I'm not working on it this month because I have finals coming up. Well, I'm not gonna work on Reboot until like September. I'm not gonna work on it, guys. I'm not gonna work on it until September, like at least around August. Like finals, like like before the school year ends, like you gotta pass and all that stuff. You guys don't know what that means. You guys don't know what finals is. I thought you guys were in school. I mean, I'm not judging you. No, I'm just saying like you guys should know what finals are because it's like your final grade for school to pass the class and pass on. I guess. No, guys, Reboot isn't canon to Eternal Nightmare. It's no way in canon to the series. Reboot is just his own little fun thing that just so happens to take over my channel and get all the views. Reboot's just a little mini series I created for some odd reason. I don't know what I was thinking. But no, Reboot and Eternal Nightmare aren't canon, and I'm gonna say that now. Reboot and Eternal Nightmare are not canon in any way possible. No, they are not. Hmm. Yeah, I was supposed to film a video, by the way. I was supposed to, but then I had to go to LA just for, get some fresh air, even though you're wearing a mask now. I'm supposed to get vaccinated this month. If you guys don't know what that is, that means you get your COVID-19 vaccine, and then it's like kind of like the cure for coronavirus, or like it prevents you from getting it or something. I'm not too sure what it is. But I can tell you guys that once I get vaccinated, I'll probably see you guys out in public more often. Or I doubt it, but like it's like a 10% chance I see you guys out in public. I mean, it's hard to recognize me with the mask on, so you'll never know if you walk by me. You'll never even know if you live right next to me. Just kidding, no. it's not possible for you guys to find me because I mean, you guys know what I look like in real life, but like it's hard to tell which one what I look like with the mask on. It's hard to tell. I'd be happy honestly if Terror Nightmare was a real show. If because okay, I want to make something clear because you know how Vizzy Pop is doing Hell of a Boss as her own YouTube series. Like she doesn't do a company. She does her own thing. She hires animators to work on it. She has a Patreon that helps with the show. I kind of want to do that for Eternal Nightmare, like making its own animated show, like making the episode, but like just changing them up a bit to make them more original. Kind of my opinion. Hiring people I know that would be able to voice act as the characters and like hiring a bunch of animators, like YouTube animators, and then we all make the show and we have a Patreon, and it's just gonna be a huge process. I want to do that for Eternal Nightmare in the future, probably if I don't work for a studio or I want to work for a studio. If I have to make a pilot and it doesn't get accepted, I'm like, you know what? Let's just continue on with YouTube. But the thing is, I have to get Scott's permission because Scott is the owner of FNAF. He owns FNAF itself. I own my characters. I own Frederick, Foxy, well, not the name, but like the character itself. I own Mason, I own Wolfgang, I own Freddy, I own Fiona, I own the characters I make. Not like the FNAF characters like you see in the games. Like Roxanne. I don't own her. I don't own her, but I made a character out of her and I made her have her own personality. She's not my like original character though. She's not my character. But Frederick is a character I own because I created Frederick. I created him as his own character. Frederick is original. He's in the Yes, thank you. Thank you for clearing that up. Okay, yeah. So that's my point. If I want to do an animated series in the future for my channel, like I want to work on an animated series for Eternal Nightmare, then I would have to get because first what I would have to do is get Scott's permission first because he does own FNAF itself and see if he's okay with me making an animated series and using his characters that he created. And then after, like, if Scott says yes, and like, oh, okay, that's okay. I want to see how, like, if you want to see how it turns out, then I will make a pilot for the series and then send it to Scott first. And if he agrees and likes it, then I can upload it to YouTube and then just wait for a company to agree with it, or like a company like just likes the series and wants to make it. And then if that doesn't go out, and then I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna stick to YouTube and we're just gonna make the series possible. Which of course the series isn't going to be easy to make, obviously, but it's gonna be a long process. I wish Eternal Nightmare was a real show. I really wish that was. Guys, I'm talking about the future. I'm talking about my future. That's what I'm talking about here. I'm not talking about like right now, just so you know. I'm talking about the future. The future. There we go. I'd say like later on in the years. I don't know. It depends. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? But I don't think I'm gonna work on it like 2 years from now. No, it's gonna be like a long, long process that I have to work with. Because what I have to do is I have to write a script. I gotta write script episodes. I gotta find actors. I gotta find animators, and then I gotta get Scott's approval. That's it's gonna be a long process. I'm good. I'm not tired, honestly. I am nowhere close to tired. Hmm. Thanks for that compliment. Thanks, guys. You know I try to make the best plushies I can. I'm really good at sewing. I've been sewing for 4 years now. Yeah, look at that. Mason is my character, and I own him. Yes. Yeah, I know. I let him use I let him use Mason. It's fine though. I let Mason use my character, even Wolfgang, because those are the two characters I created. Yeah. So. Hmm. I'm just gonna put them back in the bucket. Yeah. I'm honestly surprised how far the series has grown. To be honest, it was just this little mini series I started off, and Tornheimer was kind of my main thing. I loved it. And then it just continued to grow and grow. More episodes came along. The more movies I started to make to continue the story. The series actually became super edgy at this point. It's coming along like really good. So many character developments, so many bad guys. Even though Glamour Freddy's like a pathetic villain almost. I'm honestly surprised how much Eternheimer's grown. Keep in mind, guys, that Eternheimer is like only 1 year old. Yeah, Eternheimer is almost 2 year old. 2 years old actually. It was created back in June, I think. Eternheimer was created back in June, and it's gonna be its 2 year anniversary. Can't believe it. Nice one, Mason. Nice one. I was honestly on a roll with Eternheimer at this point. That is until Reboot came along and almost ruined my life. But actually, it kind of made it better, if I'm being honest. It Reboot didn't just almost ruin my life, but it also made my life better. And I want to explain why. Um, I remember when Reboot was in production, the very first one back in 2019, I think. Like, like on September, like August or something. Schneider was working on his movie, and then I was like, you know, I want to make a movie like this. I want to see how I do. And then me and him kind of became rivals. Reboot one got released. He liked it. I watched his movie. It was amazing. And then we both kind of became rivals slash friends. And then later on, our relationship grew, and we all became best friends. And Schneider, although me and him were rivals, we were still trying to be the best friends that we could be. And then Reboot 2 came along, and I made more friends, Mysteries, and CrewTube. CrewTube just came out of nowhere. He auditioned for the Foxy role, and he won the role, and then we all started talking to each other, and we all became best friends. Yeah, YouTube's stupid. Yeah, YouTube's drunk for blocking my comics for no reason. They're being drunk. Alright, whatever. But then Reboot 3 is what became the downfall. Yep, Reboot 3 became the downfall, and that's when I started to make all the memes to make me happy. Oh, no Mason 2, by the way. No, that's never happening. That's never happening. But actually, all in all, Reboot 3 came along great. J Dog became the new member of the Reboot gang. He is going to return though. By the way, for Reboot 4, he's going to return on making the music. Oh, I do want to make this clear though, J Dog. He doesn't want to work for like specifically anyone because he feels like it's gonna be too much work for him, and I don't want him to overwork all the time. So like, keep in mind, guys, don't like try to like hire him because he's just like it's gonna be too much for him. So like, try not to like get him involved with any of your projects. Not being rude, but like, I think J Dog like he likes working with me. Like, we're buddies. Like, we became friends, and then he was added to the Reboot group, and honestly, the Reboot group keeps growing. Honestly, really. Oh yeah, FNAF Plus 101. Yeah, yeah. And then Mason Plus Show came along, and he made my life better. Honestly, Mason Plus Show, if you're still there, I want you to listen to this. Mason Plus Show just came out of nowhere as a fan, and then he knew what was happening with me. I was stressing out. I was not going through a rough. I was going through a rough time during Reboot 3's production. I was going through a lot, and then Mason out of nowhere just shows up, and he just made my life better. He started talking to me. We became buddies. We actually became like pen pals, or like whatever you want to call it, or whatever you want to, whatever. Then we started talking more, and Mason kind of made my day for the better, and Mason became my friend, and we added him to the group. Now there's 6 people in the group. So yeah, thank you, Mason, for making my life better. But now the reboots are gonna end the right way with FNAF Reboot 4. It's gonna end the series strong, and me and the group want to put our honest work into this movie. We want to make it worth it. We want it to be the perfect ending to the series. We want it to be on point, so you guys cannot talk about Reboot 5 because that's never gonna happen again. Yeah, I said already, Mason. But yeah, after Reboot 4 is done, because I want the ending to be very very clear. I want it to be on point. And if it doesn't stick out to all the people, like they don't understand, then I'll explain like everything of the ending. Cause I already decided on the ending. Honestly, I already decided on what the ending was gonna be. I already decided. I had it all planned out, and yeah, I know what the movie's gonna be. But yeah, if like some people are like have one IQ and they don't understand what the ending is, so like they don't like they're just like, what does this ending even mean? Does that mean it's gonna be FNAF Reboot 5, or is this gonna be like EVB? Then I'll just say like I'll just create a video called I'll just make a video called "Why Reboot 4 is the last movie," or like why does the movie like end like that? But yeah, But I'm just honestly surprised how much friends I made along the way during my career. I honestly thought I was not gonna do well in my career. I had so much downfalls. I have upward falls or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys for that support, honestly. And I want to thank Schneider, CrewTube, Mysteries, J Dog, Mason, even Candy. I don't know if he's on here. I doubt it, but honestly, Candy just came out of nowhere. We just actually there was this person. I'm not gonna say his name because just to respect him and also not to so you guys don't go attack him. But this kid was talking smack, and then he tried to force me to like make the security breach plushies better, and I didn't want to because like it's Funko, they're gonna be lazy or whatever. Then the guy flipped me and Candy off, and then I talked to Candy, and then I was like, "Oh my god, dude, I'm so sorry you had to get involved in that." And then Candy's like, "Nah, it's cool." But yeah, then me and Candy started talking, and then we kind of became buddies, and now we're friends. Also with Netflix as well. I haven't talked to that guy in a while, but he's a busy guy, so yeah, don't expect to like talk to him all the time. I try not to bother him though. But yeah, I feel like if I wasn't more strict, I feel like I would have made more friends on YouTube. But with the criticism that I've been getting, the amount of hate that's still going on, I've been a little bit more strict, just so I don't like leave myself vulnerable or just so I don't screw it up. But yeah, yeah, I know. I know I'm doing better. Oh, thanks for the compliment on the teaser. I did like the Amazing World of Gumball. I did like it, but I didn't like it as much because it was such a weird, funny show. Most of. Have you ever seen the Snyder Cut? No, no, God, no. I'm not watching 4 hours of that. Heck no. I'm not watching 4 hours of that. I can last 3 hours of Endgame, but I cannot last 4 hours. Heck no. Actually, Snyder's Cut is 4 hours. It's 4 hours. Believe me, it's 4 hours, and I'm not watching that. What is the best episode I made? Of Tornheimer. I'm gonna choose like the seasons of which ones are the best. From the first season, episode 45, but you guys knew that. Season 2, I want to say Mason's episode. I want to say that. But the new one, the recent series now, I want to say Where's Fetch? Because that was hilarious because of Dr. Sparky's screeching noise, but it's not one of my favorites. I think my favorite has to be like I don't know. I don't know what episode. That's a good question. I haven't finished season 3 yet, so we'll see. It's 4 hours because the credits. Well, when you put it that way, yeah. Yeah, when you put it that way. But I'm not watching Snyder's Cut. Sorry. Plus, I'm not a big DC fan. I'm a Marvel person. I love Spider-Man, Tom Holland, Spider-Man. I'm excited for the new one. The No Way Home, I'm excited for that one. I swear, I've been making a lot of Reboot memes now on the second account. I made the one called How Eternal Nightmare and Reboot Met, and it was from Despicable Me with Vector, He just shows up out of nowhere, and then Tonheimer, which is Gru, and it's like he's like, "Go away, please." Yeah, it's. I swear the memes I've been doing of Reboot, they've been pretty funny, but like, but I swear the most thing that gets me the most is at the beginning of Security Breach Fury Rage. Why did I say furries? Why did I say that? I'm an idiot. Fury Rage. The scene where Scott says they're gonna kill me, the faggot face is gonna kill me. I'm like, why does that sound so familiar? And I'm just dying of laughter because like, oh wait, that's Reboot. I was laughing honestly when I saw that. You just got Vector. Yes. I feel like my editing skills have gotten a little better. But like I think I'm gonna get J Dog to edit Reboot for him. I'm not too sure why. I think me and Jay will probably edit like separate parts in the movie because I want to see how he does with the editing skills, and I want to see how he does it. If he does a good job, and who knows, maybe I'll let him edit the rest of the movie because who knows, maybe his editing skills are really good. But then again, he's gonna do the music, so I don't want him to overwork himself because I don't overwork my friends or any of the like people that work with me because I had Mystery's voice for a little bit for a while, but yeah, but that didn't last long. Hopefully, when I get vaccinated, I can have my friends over and they can help me film a video and I can get their voices in and I can have a voice cast in real life, honestly. No, I don't know, guys. I don't know about FNAF Plus 101. I mean, I don't have beef with him anymore. It's just like, he stole Mason, kind of. He kind of stole Mason. He kind of stole him, if you know what I mean. He kind of stole him. Shadow Freddy, he did not steal because that's Scott's character, so we don't really own Shadow Freddy, but Shadow Freddy's just, he's just a character. Oh, shoot. Shadow Freddy's just a character. But Mason is my character. Can I say, out of the 1, 2, 3 reboots, I want to say Reboot 2 or Reboot 1. I don't know. I don't know which one's my favorite. I think like I think when all 4 of the movies are done, I'll do like a tier list and like explain like 5 minutes each of why which one's my favorite or not. Really depends. I don't know. Okay, stop with Reboot 5, please. I was ignoring you because you were getting pretty annoying, but just stop. You're not funny. I don't really join other people's projects, by the way. I don't do that anymore. I only do French projects, which, by the way, I'm gonna be in Mason's new project, which is coming up. Oh, Molly girl, yeah, she's doing good. She had surgery like weeks ago. She had to get her microchip, which is a good thing, honestly. Yeah, Molly got her microchip, and I think she's fully recovered now, and she's a happy, happy dog. Lucy and Charlie got shaved or like groomed, and Lucy's just full on naked. No, like she lost all her fur. Like she doesn't have any tail or her ears or anything. She's just full on naked. Charlie's like very soft now. He's a soft boy. But Lucy, oh god. I feel like doing a meme. Hold on a second. Yeah. Molly's not here with me though. Not the editing version actually. She's not here. My Molly girl. We're gonna move with this brand's whole career. Yeah. Yeah. I think like when I made Team Fazbear. Oh wait, you guys can't hear me. I think like when I made Team Fazbear, I wanted them to have like their own personality traits. I think like when I made Frederick into a character. If you guys like are old fans from the old channel, you know that Frederick was not always the tough kind of guy. He was actually this wimpy kid, like way long ago in the old channel. If you guys remember, I don't know if like all of you are new. Some of you like are old fans, but like Frederick was this wimpy kid that was bullied a lot, and then Foxy came along and he kind of helped him and become better. And then Frederick got tougher, Frederick got better, and then eventually became the leader of Team Fazbear. And what only the OG fans remember on my channel that Foxy was the original leader, but then he let Frederick take over because Frederick had more potential on being the leader. Yeah, I can do the lives for Freddy tomorrow. I don't think I'm busy. Then Foxy, I think Foxy's like kind of like the sidekick of Frederick because if you guys know, like Foxy and Frederick, like they're like unbreakable bond. Like nothing can tear them apart except for Final Curtain. That scene was kind of devastating. Jay. Oh yeah, Reboot 4 is going to be long. I can tell you guys that now. I might have to break it up into parts or something. I'm not too sure. But yeah, Reboot 4 is going to be long. I want it to be long, honestly. But yeah, then Bonnie, he's kind of like the I don't know what Bonnie is, honestly. I don't know. Um he's just more this guy that's trying to adapt to everything because the team didn't form until like the fourth movie, which on my old channel, by the way, because only OG fans remember that. That's when the team was assembled, and it only had six members. I remember the original six members. It was Frederick, Foxy, Bonnie, Lobit, Fredbear, and Nightmare. Those were like that's like six of them. That's like half the team from the old channel. I I love that. That was like it just started off with six of them and then it just grew to 12 of them. And then that's when Mason and Eric came along in the series. Eric was again, he was a shy guy, like he was scared of everything and then Frederick, the leader now, he helped him gain his confidence and yeah, look where Eric is now, being the fast boy now. Again, that was on the old channel by the way. That was on the old channel like yeah. Then Mason, the like the main character like everyone loves for some odd reason. I don't know why. Probably because he's based off of Sonic. I did base Mason off of Sonic. This was before the Mason movie came out, and this is when Mason was a character when he was first introduced into the series in the fourth movie on my old channel. Mason just came out of nowhere, honestly. He just came out of nowhere, which I loved. He just came out of nowhere in the final scene of the movie, and then he became another member of the team. And again, he was based off Sonic. I based Mason off of Sonic. Oh yeah, that brings me up to Freddy. If you guys don't remember, you guys probably do. I doubt you do. But I remember when Freddy Cub was the little child, and then she had so much like character development in such a weird way. I don't know why. She just had this too much character development, and then she became a teenager in a weird way with a machine and all that. You guys see the episode? You guys seen them? Um, and then she always everything's like she was a little girl. Like she wanted to be part of the team because she wanted to help Frederick. And now that she grew up, she wants to be part of the team, and she had that potential. But like Frederick didn't want her to get hurt. But then after Frederick seen the potential inside of her, Frederick knew it was time to train his sister to become another member. And then yeah, then they started training. Frederick saw the potential, and Frederick eventually added his sister into the team. And that was the ninth member, I think. Yeah, the ninth member. Wow, can't believe it. Then that's when this girl came along. Yeah, this girl right here. Yep, this girl came along, and honestly, I don't know. I don't know what to say about Roxanne. Honestly, I remember she was teased back in security, like last year on a calendar. She didn't have a name. I didn't, I didn't know what her name was, honestly. And then I just drew her character, and I drew Glamrock Freddy and Montgomery. We didn't know what the characters' name were. That was until we got T-shirts with the Funko merch, and then Funko decided to leak the names, and then that's when we got her name, Roxanne Wolf. And then that's when I that's when I kind of simped for Roxanne, but I didn't simp because I loved her. No, I just liked her as a character. And then that's when I'm like, oh, she has to be a member of the team now. So then that's when she had character development in episode 36. That's when she came in. She was this scared. Well, no, I wouldn't say like scared because remember, guys, she was originally supposed to show up first in the Roxanne movie, but that got released 2 episodes after Eternal Nightmare. When she was first introduced, she got her movie, and she had so much. Like I don't know how much like character development she had. She had so much, honestly. But like, let me see. Okay, so Roxanne, she had a lot of character development like choices because originally she was just supposed to be this a cool girl. Like she liked everything. Like she loved rock star, and she loved honestly anything kind of. But then that had to be changed to her being a rock star. She loved her friends. She loved the fans. She loved everything. She was this kind, sweet character. And then that's when Wolfgang, which actually mysteries. Actually, no, no, no. Okay, let me explain Wolfgang character development. So I wanted the Roxanne movie, to have this one character to train her and to become a fighter, like crime fighter. That's when I started sketching out the idea of Wolfgang. I didn't name him Wolfgang at the time. I was coming up with the design of Wolfgang, and I made this wolf character with brown shirt, brown hat, like dark brown pants, almost like a detective kind of style guy, kind of guy. And then I had to come up with a name for him. I'm like, oh shoot, what's a good name for this guy? And then I started talking to Mysteries at one point, and then we both decided on Wolfgang. So then we were like, oh yeah, it's Wolfgang. We're coming up with Wolfgang. And then boom, Wolfgang introduced into the series. And then Wolfgang he just had this like one. He just stuck to his character development for a while until Eternal Nightmare came along. You all scared me. What's wrong, Jay? Oh, he's talking about Roxanne of us being simps. I don't love Roxanne, just so you know. I just like her as a character. Keep in mind of that. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, Wolfgang. Then Wolfgang got introduced into the series, and then he turned into Twisted Wolf, and then he turned into just Wolfgang again, but just a different form of Wolfgang. And then boom, that's 11 members in the team. That's 11 of them. And then it just stuck to that for like 3 episodes, I think. And then the final member of the team, Plush Trap. Now, originally, Roxanne and Wolfgang weren't supposed to be in the series. Yeah, they weren't supposed to be in the series at all. But that was when until Security Breach started to come out and started to come out with new characters, and then that's when Roxanne and Wolfgang came along. But originally, Plush Trap was supposed to be the last member. Like it was supposed to be just the 10 of them or like the 9 of them. I think I'm not too sure what it was. I think it was like 10 of them. I don't know. I think it was just supposed to be the 10 of the team. And then that's when Wolfgang and Roxanne came along, and now there's 12 members in the team. And then I had to make some changes to the series, and I had to navigate to whatever it was. I don't know. But yeah, Plush Trap. His personality stayed the same for a while. He had this anger issue. He had short tempered fuse. He was short. Oh man, that's hilarious. Okay. But yeah, that's all 12 members, guys. I can't believe the Team Fazbear has grown a lot, honestly. Yeah, Team Fazbear has definitely grown a lot. Is the Frederick movie canon? Yes, it is. But I think the character had the most character development in the series. It's not part of Team Fazbear, but it's Shadow Freddy. The original main villain. He had so much character development. I honestly think that Shadow Freddy had the most character development out of all the characters in the series. Because originally he was this bad guy trying to kill Team Fazbear, and we didn't know the reason why until we saw his backstory in episode 42. I think it was episode 42. Yeah. We saw his backstory, and we see that um, Shadow Freddy wasn't treated like a son to his father, which we don't know the name of the father because I never really came up with that, honestly. Then Shadow Freddy started to like gain rage or like gain like tempers and like something. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But then Golden Freddy started to get most of the love by his father and his mom, honestly. And then Shadow Freddy got upset. And then Shadow Freddy eventually turned on Golden Freddy and almost killed Golden Freddy. And then Shadow Freddy decided to build his own army. But this series saved his character. Yeah, I think Shadow Freddy was this boring character in the FNAF series, but then this Shadow Freddy decided to come along, and then Shadow Freddy turned out to be a really, really great villain. Yeah, and then Shadow Freddy had a lot of character development, and then that's when he kidnapped Roxanne, and then Roxanne started to convince him or like talk some sense into him almost. And Shadow Freddy later on in Final Curtain starts to realize what he's doing is wrong, and that this isn't the way to fix what he felt in the past. And then he thanks Roxanne for the help she's done, and then that's when we move on to Roxanne and the Shadow, which the majority you dislike, which I was prepared for, honestly. Shadow Freddy later on became a good guy. He let Roxanne live with him to think as a like apology, I guess, for kidnapping her and almost killing her. Honestly, as I don't know how that works, honestly. But then Shadow Freddy started to have feelings for Roxanne. He didn't love her. He just like I wouldn't say like, he doesn't love her. Honestly, he just likes having her as company because he hasn't had a friend in years. And then that's when Glamour Freddy came along. Now he had a lot of character development. Glamour Freddy, I can tell you that. Glamour Freddy was, I think his character development, bro. That movie slap, especially the music. Like who wrote that? Oh my god, Jay, he's. Oh my god, bro. Honestly, Jay did a really good job with the music. He did a really good job with the music on Roxanne and the Shadow. He didn't like the tone of the music because it was mostly soft music and then it got intense at the end of the movie. Because keep in mind, guys, Jay has this like his tone of music. Like he likes the like intensity in music, which is why Reboot 4 is going to be perfect for him. It's going to bring that intensity. It's going to bring that like scary tone to the movies, like music. And I think Jay's going to have a really fun time making the music with Reboot 4. I can tell you that, Jay. You're going to really enjoy making the music for Reboot 4. And the Freddy movie is going to work on that. I doubt it. Exactly what's going. Yeah. I don't know, guys. I feel like Jay's like, going to be, you know, we're buddies now. Me and Jay. And that's when yeah, that's when I made Evil Roxanne. Yeah, yeah, I know. But then that's when like I wanted to make a new villain other than Glamrock Freddy because I didn't want Glamrock Freddy to be the permanent villain. I wanted him to be like a temporary villain. But yeah, yeah. So then that's when I started to create Scar or Scar Wolf or whatever you want to call him now. I'm just gonna call him Scar. That's when I started to create Scar. He was this wolf character that had a scar on his face. That's why he's called Scar. Um, I think he's gonna be a great villain. Honestly, he's not gonna beat Shadow Freddy, obviously, because Shadow Freddy's like the perfect villain ever. Like no one can replace Shadow Freddy in being the villain. But like, I think like Scar will definitely bring the tone back as the most menacing and like vicious villain in the series. Yeah, but I'm honestly surprised that how much characters I made in the series and how much like oh no, how much of the story has developed. Honestly, because I remember like I started to make more characters. Dr. Sparky became a character. Dalmatian, Ellie, Michelle became a character. So many like characters I made, honestly. And then Wolfgang, and then we got what else? What else is in here? We got Frana, and then we got London in here. We got yeah, we just got so many guys, so many like characters in the series now. I just want to say thank you for that. Honestly, thank you for the support. Actually, fun fact: Ellie is not my character. Actually, Mysteries came up with the character, and I was like, "Oh, that's actually a good idea. I'm gonna steal it now." I was asking Mysteries, "Hey, Mysteries, you wouldn't mind if I made Ellie a real character in my series?" And she was like, "Oh my god, it would be an honor." And then I was like, "Okay, let's get the character making." And then that's when I showed you guys Ellie, the concept art of her, and you guys absolutely loved it. And then Ellie became a character in episode 4 of season 2. I think she'll have more character development in the future, I think. Because I do want Sparky and Ellie to fall in love at one point. Yeah, I think that'll be. Yeah. Actually, Dr. Sparky, he's not like a menacing villain. He's just more like the funny villain. He's. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna rate the villains so far. Okay, so I think Glamour Freddy, kind of pathetic villain. I wasn't trying to make him a best villain. He was like more like a menacing, but like more like pathetic villain. Dr. Sparky, yeah, he was pretty menacing and like vicious, but he was more the funny one. He was more like the funny one. He's based off of Jim Carrey for Pete's sake. I based Dr. Sparky off of Jim Carrey. You guys know that. And then Scar, he's probably gonna be a better villain. He's gonna be a better villain, honestly. But nothing can beat Shadow Freddy. Nothing can beat Shadow Freddy. Shadow Freddy will always be the best one. Even though he's a good guy, he was the best villain. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys, honestly. I want to say thank you for Eternal Nightmare, how much it's grown, and Reboot. Honestly, I'm surprised for it to really end. Um, I'm excited for Reboot for to end because I want it to end in the proper way possible, and just so you guys can get your heads in the game and understand that Reboot 4 will be the final chapter because it says it in the freaking title, and I want the ending to be clear so you guys don't get all brain dead or whatever. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support throughout these 4 years of my YouTube career. And it's just amazing how much friends I made, how much movies I done, how much character development I done to characters in my series. It's amazing. So yeah, thank you guys. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.